Hi and welcome to the Fabric Studio. Today we're going to take a look at the Fabric Scrapper library. What's unique about this library, it comes with 30 wonderful patterns, frames, embellishments, and borders, all the great things to make your scrapbooking pages with, your digital scrapbooking pages. But you can also use these wonderful, whimsical graphics that come with it in your fabric designs, in your quilt blocks, and any other project you want to use it with. So let's get started. This is our airplane swatch. I opened up a blue frame. I brought in a photo, and I created this lovely, simple, digital 12 by 12 page. Scrapbooking page for Jake and Ryan. But let's just take it one step further, because that's what's so unique about the Fabric Studio. You can do all kinds of wonderful things with it. So again, we're opening up an image. I brought in a new photo of the boys. I'm going to first personalize that swatch. I'm going to add a layer. And we never really worked on a swatch of fabric where we had an uneven. Usually we're always cropping either circular or rectangle, but this time we're going to use our magic wand. I'm going to rotate the photo a little bit because I'm going to take a look at the cloud and see the look and the angle of the photo. And I'm going to get it down as far as I can with covering that cloud. And I think right about now is where I can do it. Again, you're going to use my favorite tool. You're going to click off. You're going to take your magic wand and select that cloud area. Go back to layer 2. Use the invert select tool. Hit delete and enter. And your photo is seamlessly in that cloud. Isn't that fantastic? Now the other thing we can do is add text. And I've already done that. So you can see I've added BFF, Jason, Ben, I've used blue and red. I've picked up the colors in the airplane to finish off my swatch. Once my swatch is done, you save it and we're ready to go. Now, with the Fabric Studio software, you can create any size workspace. So a typical scrapbooking page could either be 12 by 12, 8 by 8, 6 by 6. It's up to you. So remember, go to File, New, click on Custom, pick out your resolution. If it's larger, it's a larger page. I usually use 150. If it's a smaller page, I usually stick with the 300 dpi. And in this case, I'm going to do a 12 by 12 and create a custom page. So now that we've saved it, we're going to use the autofill function of the software by clicking on the autofill. And I've already set up a file, and it was the last thing that I did. It's on my desktop, and it's my Fabric Scrapper file. And using my thumbnail, I picked out planes, and just so you can see how you autofill, that's how it goes. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to frame my photo, but you can watch one of the many videos and I go over framing photos. In this case, I framed the photo of the boys and I'm ready to use it. Now I'm going to first add some diagonal lines, and to use your diagonal lines you use your border tool. And I'm going to do these about 1.5 inches. So there's 2. I'm using my grid lines, and I'm going to go all the way down 1.5 inches. And then when I get done, I'm going to take my paint bucket and paint it. I'm going to add a layer, and I'm going to do the same thing on going vertically. I'm going to pick an area where I have good lines to look at, and I'm going to go 1.5. and go all the way across. And when I get to the end, I'm going to take my paint bucket and I'm going to hit enter. Now we're ready to bring our photo over. Our frame photo. So I'm going to take it, copy it, and if you didn't save it, you wouldn't be able to bring it over. And I'm going to I've already added a new layer, and I'm going to paste that photo in. So place it where you want. Sometimes it's easier to place the photo first, draw the lines, and then click off the photo while you're drawing the lines, and then click on the layer again. But I like it right there. So all that's left now is to add our text line, and I've already done it. Jason and Ben, 2011. And you're done. You can make wonderful digital personalized scrapbooking pages with the Fabric Scrapper library. You can also use any of the other images. It just is wonderful because it has borders, frames, and embellishment to help you along with your project. Thanks.